And thank you all. Did you come back for the trash? Nope. Drove right the hell on by. Rude. Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to the show. My name is DDare Bionic, if you did not know, and I am back with another Scream video. Woo! All right, y'all, I am back with another Scream video. I wanted to hop on the trend of ranking my favorite Scream movie. I like the idea of it, and I thought it would be cool to like give my input as a somewhat casual fan of the franchise. I don't know every single detail. I'm not out here reading the books about the movies or memorizing every single kill, every single scene and reveal and blah, 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 blah. But I have seen all of the movies. I have seen all of them except for Scream 6. I've only seen Scream 6 once, but I've seen all the movies at least 2 or 3 times, some of them more than that, some of the older films. And I wanted to give my take. If you like this kind of content and you like what I do around here, you like Mental Health Chat Monday, which you can stream everywhere you stream your podcast, or you can watch it here on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We're on the road to 12K. I'm almost at 300 subscribers, which is wild to me. I've been posting consistently twice or thrice a week for almost a year now, and I see the growth, and it's very exciting. So please help me grow even more. I've got some really cool stuff coming in the future. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and put the notification bell on and notifications turn to all, so you get a notification every single time I post a video. That's twice a week. Now on to the Scream ranking. I'm making some controversial and brave choices here, okay? Starting at number 6 is going to be Scream 4. Don't hate me. Don't attack me in the comments. Don't attack me in the comments. Oh my God.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So here's the thing. I know that we got like iconic characters like Kirby from Scream 4. But I gotta be honest with you, and I have seen Scream 4 at least 3 times. I have no recollection of that movie. I know that, what's her name? Emma Roberts? Is that Emma Roberts? I know that she's the killer, and she's got that other guy, Charlie. I don't remember his real name, but he's in that show Swarm with his whole dick out. Ew. They are the killers. I remember that. And I remember really not much else. I don't remember any of the action. I don't remember any of the kills, any of the chase. Like it just, that movie to me is not memorable within the franchise. So for that reason, and for the reason of just like not, I guess I like the movie, but I don't know what happens in the movie. So for that reason, that is my number 6. Scream 4 is my number 6. And maybe I'll watch it again soon and see if it moves somewhere in the ranks. But as of right now, it's my number 6. This is going to be yet another controversial choice, but my number 5 is actually going to be Scream 2. Okay, listen, hear me out. I love Scream 2. Don't get me wrong. I think it is a great movie. I think it's a great installment in the franchise. But it's kind of the same thing with Scream 4. I don't really remember it. I always get it confused with Scream 3. I don't know. That movie just, the details and the plot line and the story of it, I don't know. It just doesn't hit me the way the other Scream movies hit me. And so for those reasons, it's gonna be number 2. I did like, though, I kind of liked that Mrs. Loomis was the killer in that one, and the other guy. And I do love like the scenes in the theater, the fake out with Dewey's death. Like, I remember more of Scream 2 than I do Scream 4. And I've definitely seen Scream 2 less times than I've seen Scream 4. So number 5 is Scream 2. Oh my God, the Scream community is gonna come for me, Lord.
I smell a killer.
Number 3. I'm not on number 3, I'm on number 4. Number 4 is Scream I'm torn on this one. Because if I do it one way... No, this is how it goes. Scream 5. I really, really like Scream 5. And I don't know why people don't enjoy Scream 5. I understand that it feels like they're kind of rebooting the franchise. But I think Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega are doing a fantastic job of carrying on the franchise and the legacy. I think what we now know as the core four, kind of like an interesting bunch of characters, though I feel like, in spoilers, I do feel like at least one of them should have died in Scream 6, Chad. I thought that Neve Campbell being back was kind of shoehorned in a little bit, but it's Scream. They wanted to have her there, so. But I do enjoy it. I did think the killer reveal was interesting. I saw it coming. Old girl was acting way too suspicious, and never trust the boyfriend. That's always rule number 1. Yeah, so for those reasons, Scream number 5 is number 3 for me. I enjoyed it much more. I remember it much more than Scream 4. I enjoyed it more than Scream 2, I think. I think the action of it is a lot more fun, and I think in Scream 5 is when they started to kind of ratchet up the suspense factor. They didn't do it as much as they did in Scream 6. Which, that's a great segue, because my number 3 is Scream 6. Wow, this ranking is wild. So I really, really, really enjoyed Scream 6. I know a lot of people were upset or annoyed by the reveal. I thought the reveal was great. For me, I fell for the red herring of Kirby. I was sitting in the theater with my partner and I was like, babe, I think Kirby is the killer. I think something is going on with Kirby. I don't trust her. And that's because I hadn't, I guess, developed that connection to her that a lot of people made from Scream 4. I just didn't really understand why we were so excited to have her back, but Hayden Panettiere is a phenomenal actress and did a great job in the film and definitely led me astray. And, the killer's motives, whatever, it was very similar to Scream 2, whatever. But I loved the suspense, and I want to address not address. Oof, that's a big word when it comes to stuff like this. That's controversial. I just want to talk about the idea that a lot of people that I've watched review the film have talked about the fact that, like, they're like, this Ghostface is different. He's, it's more gruesome. Blah, blah, blah. And while the film was more gruesome, and that all tying into the idea of, like, it's a franchise, anybody is at stake. I think they kind of lived up to that. I know that nobody died in this movie. None of the main characters died in this movie. But you have to kind of think back to all the film movies. This is, oh my God, not the garbage truck. Not in the middle of an important statement. You missed the whole thing. Sir, you just threw that whole trash bag on the ground. It is on the ground. And they just gonna drive right the hell on by. Drive over the trash bag. I mean, he didn't even attempt to try to get out of the... Bitch. This just played out in front of me in real life. Okay, some random guy just got out of his car, stopped in the middle of my street, picked up the trash bag and put it back in the, like, my neighbor across the way's trash can. That was a wild 4 minutes. What just happened? Okay, back to what I was talking about. So basically what I was saying was, I feel like, they built up this whole thing of it being a franchise. Nobody's safe. Anybody can die. I think I really and truly in my heart of hearts feel that they lived up to that. While none of these characters died, none of the core four died. Gale doesn't die. Obviously, the killers die. But I think the fact that every single one of them except... I don't think... If I remember correctly, I'm going to have to see it again because I want to do a full spoiler review. Melissa Barrera's character, I think, is the only one who doesn't get, like, mortally wounded. But I think what they did was they're kind of giving you a false sense of hope because every single character, especially Chad, got fucked up. I mean, like stab, gutted almost. And they survive in the end. And they, like I was saying, they live up to the idea that nobody is safe. Every single person that is an important character, a new legacy character, was injured in some way, mortally injured in some way. And I really do think that was their intent. The more I think about what happened in the movie, and like I said, I want to see it again so I can do a full spoiler review. But I think their full intent was to make it so that there was this outrage about nobody dying, and then in the next movie, right off the bat, we're gonna lose at least one or two of the core four. Like they're building up this false sense of security and making people feel, oh no, like nobody's gonna die. It's it's supposed to be more gruesome. What's happening? Da, 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 da. But they got a trick up their sleeves. I see it coming, and I'm with it. Cast me in the next movie. Comment down below. Tag them. Make them cast me in Scream 7. Outside of that character building and the suspense was great. The action was great. Ghostface was absolutely more gruesome. It all felt really intense. The Scream 6 was the most intense. So Scream 6, for all those reasons, is my number 3. All right, now here's where things get sticky, and here's where people are gonna be like, what the hell? I already know everybody is like, what the hell? Because Scream 4 is my number 6, but my number 2, I don't know how to do this. I'm torn. I genuinely am torn. But if you know what 2 are left, and one of them obviously is the Holy Grail, and the other one is probably the most hated Scream movie. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Is it really that way? Y'all gotta give me a minute. All right, I've decided, and this is truly controversial yet brave, but number 1 and number 2 are very near and dear to my heart. I don't know that I can choose between the two. You know what? Nope, I'm gonna force myself. I'm just gonna do it. My number 2 is Scream 1. Let me explain. I love the original Scream. And am I being honest? I am. Number 2 is Scream 1. But for no reason other than I have more memory of, and I have a more nostalgic connection to the number 1 movie. I love Scream. It is the blueprint. It is the reason we have 6 movies now. Neve Campbell, amazing. Matthew Lillard, amazing. What's his name? Billy Loomis. What's his name? Skeet. That's his name. I was like, why can't I think of his name? Skeet Ulrich, amazing. Rose McGowan, amazing. Fantastic. Casey Becker, Drew Barrymore, and that, obviously this is the origin of all these characters. Gail Weathers, Dewey. This is the blueprint. Of course it is the best. It is number 1 in my soul. But in my ranking, it's number 2. I think the true honest thing is number 2 and number 1 are interchangeable for me. And I have to leave it that way. Like, that really and truly is what it is. Number 2 and number 1 are fully interchangeable. I flip-flop back and forth which one is my favorite. I love both of these movies the absolute most in the franchise. And so the simultaneous number 1/number 2 is Scream Original and Scream 3. And I know there are people in the comments right now cussing me the hell out. When I think of Scream, I think camp. I think bumbling, ridiculous, funny. I think the stab movies that are like the movie within the movie of the universe, I think of how meta it is. And no movie does that like the third installment of Scream. That movie takes you on a journey. I remember it so vividly. I remember everything about it. I always think it's Scream 2, but then I remember it's Scream 3. It is so funny. Parker Posey is great. Again, we have, Neve Campbell, and we have Courtney Cox, and we have David Arquette. We have all these iconic characters coming back with all these new characters. So wait a minute, hold on, because I gotta get Patrick Dempsey, I thought Scott Foley as Roman was great. I thought the motivation was great. It's a little too on the nose, but I just love everything about that movie. Truly and honestly, I love everything about Scream 3. We watched it recently. It still is, like I said, simultaneous number 1/number 2. So there you have it. That's my Scream ranking. Comment down below what your ranking is. Comment what you think of my ranking and how ludicrous it is. Tell me who your favorite Ghostface is, and tell me what your favorite Ghostface motive is down in the comments below. And while you're down there, make sure to comment. Duh, that's why you're down there. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get a notification every single time I post a video. I post 2 times a week, so make sure those notifications are turned on. If you would like to follow me on social media, all of my links are down below. I am at DDare Bionic on everything. It's called branding. Look it up. And if you would like to support the channel by shopping Lunatize hair color, you're more than welcome to do so at the links down below. You get a little bit of money off, and it goes to directly support me. We are on the road to 1,200 subscribers. I know that seems like a weird number, but 12 is my lucky number, and that is the goal. 1,200 by December. We are almost there. Make sure you are also checking out Mental Health Chat Monday. I am so very proud of the series. We are 8 episodes in as of Monday. You can click the title card above or check the link down below to go and watch and listen to everywhere you listen to your podcast if you want to listen on the go. Mental Health Chat Monday. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.